Hello, my name is Dr. Chelsea Hall. I am a licensed clinical psychologist, and in this video, I wanted to give an update on where I've been over these last 3, almost 4 years since I left YouTube. I didn't intentionally leave YouTube, but it just kind of happened that way. So, if you recall my face as a subscriber, I was documenting my journey throughout a Psy.D program, and the last video that I posted was from August of 2022. I had just finished my internship, and I was going to be graduating that December, and I had every intention of recording and, making videos and taking y'all along the way with me, postdoc type of things and licensure type of things. But, I just got very busy and I was burnt out. I traveled, I went to Europe, but I'm just going to give you guys an update of where I've been, what's happened so far, and what I'll be doing on this channel going forward. New things to expect, new things that I'm gonna be working on, and taking you all on a different kind of journey with me. So before we get into what I'm talking about, I just wanna say thank you to everyone who had followed me along my journey of getting my Psy.D. And I'm hoping that you'll stick it out with me in this next chapter of my life. So, in December of 2022, I graduated with my doctorate in clinical psychology from the University of Hartford.
Chelsea Hall, The Psychological Effects of Police Brutality Against Black People, chaired by Michael Gale.
And I had moved from Tennessee to Atlanta to do my postdoc. I was gonna do a separate video on what my postdoc was like and my experience there. So I was there for about a year and what was that, like 2 months? So yeah, I was there for about a year and 2 months, and I had went to Europe for 30 days as a gift to myself for getting that doctorate, because that was it was a lot. It was a lot. So I went to Europe. I toured like 11 countries. It was a lot of cities. It was a great trip. I recorded the whole time I was there. Didn't make any videos, but maybe I'll insert some clips of, my trip touring Europe. It was great. I had a great time and I would definitely go back. But I toured Europe. I graduated. That tour was in September of 2022. Then I graduated in December. And I was on my postdoc for about a year, 2 months, and then I started studying for licensure. So I was going to record what I was doing in preparation for getting your license as a psychologist, and like just capturing what the experience was like and my reaction to the results and all those things, but didn't get to that. So I'm just gonna give you a summary of how that went in some upcoming videos. I'm going to do some detailed videos of how I prepared for every psychology licensing exam that you have to do in the state of Georgia. So I had to do an EPPP part 1 and 2. I had to do a jurisprudence exam, and I had to do an oral exam to get licensed in the state of Georgia. And so I will do some detailed videos there, and when they're done, I will link them in this video and down in the description box for anyone who's interested in seeing, how to study and prepare for licensure. And yeah, so that was that. I did the licensure studying process. That I didn't even do the studying for a year. Like, after I finished that postdoc, that was in like October. I probably started studying around a couple months before that, and then I just pushed myself to start taking the exams around like January or February. But I created a syllabus and it's very detailed, and I have all the dates and the study plan and what I did each week. So look out for those videos and you'll see exactly how long the process took, and you can do the same thing. I passed all the exams on the first go round, so hopefully what I did will be helpful for those of you who are preparing for licensure in Georgia. So those will be some videos coming up on the channel. And since I'm already licensed, I got licensed in 2024, April of 2024. And in that same week, I launched my private practice, Rafa Psychological Services. And I'll do some videos relating to what it's like being in private practice, how I prepared for launching it, things that I do, kind of like behind the scenes, like what it's like being a psychologist and things of that nature. And I'll take you all on the journey that I'm going on as an early career psychologist. So I have a lot of things that I would like to do with the business, how I would want to expand. And so I'm going to be documenting that. And for people who are interested in starting their own private practices, things to consider that you absolutely did not learn in school, because the things that I had to prepare for, I inquired about them in supervision during my postdoc. So that is why I chose the place that I chose, because I needed help learning the business side of psychology. So I am going to document what I did to get my private practice off the ground, and that will include things relating to like logos, background research, how to establish the business legally. I ain't gonna get into too much detail, but I'm gonna tell you what I did, right? I'm gonna tell you what I did. And like scheduling posts and things like that, marketing things that I've tried, and all those good type of things. And what else? The private practice happened. That was in 2024. I've been working as an independent contractor, and I'll just share a little bit more about like how I've made a living. Let me just say, the pay that I have now that I'm licensed, I've never made this much money in my entire life. And so I'm going to remove all the curtains and just be straightforward of what I did and how I was able to make a good amount of money in my first year of practice. So I have recently celebrated 2 years of being licensed as a psychologist and 2 years of my private practice being launched. So I'm gonna take you all on the behind the scenes of what I do in terms of my practice, how I'm building the business, templates that I use, things that I've created, documents that I've created to be like organized and things of that nature, so you can have some kind of template to follow yourself. And I have been working on something else that I am excited to share with you all. I don't know if I want to share it in this video, but I am going to be doing something new that incorporates an aspect of myself that I haven't shared on YouTube before. And what I would want to say is I desire to set an example for other people in the field of mental health who are Christians. And so the project that I've been working on will be targeted towards Christians who are studying psychology and who are already in the field practicing in therapy. So there is going to be an integration of the mental health field and your beliefs as a Christian and how we can marry those two things together. So I'm going to make an announcement about what I've been working on and what you can expect from that going forward. But I just wanted to keep this video short and give y'all an update of where I've been, what's been going on with me, and what you can expect from this channel and me going forward. So I'm excited about where things will be going, and you all just seeing this new chapter of my life and where everything leads in the end. But if you made it this far in the video and you watched all the way until the end, thank you very much. If you are a subscriber that I've had for a while, thank you. I hope that you join me in this next chapter. And if you are interested in seeing how things pan out, you want to learn from my own previous experiences and what I'm doing now as I go, feel free to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.